with Majestic Life Solution, and his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution, and his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution, and his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution, and his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution, and his saying life be life.
I'm never prepared. Here I come. Thank you guys for tuning in with Coach Kizzy at Majestic Life Solutions. My journey has its ups and downs and crown and royal moments. The topic today we're gonna do affirmations. Um, thought was gone, but I was never prepared, so you're gonna bear with me. Never prepared. So I just want to talk about the things that goes on in the world today. Let me get out of this. Things that goes on, like you can avoid some situations. Some situations you can avoid by just doing the right thing. Okay, let me get to it. Okay, where is it at? That's me. That's me. Okay, I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that's about. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Okay, they was actually having. I don't know what it was, but they actually was having an altercation. It was, I guess, they supposed to be at school, or what time was it? They probably was been at school. They was having an altercation in some apartment that they wasn't even supposed to be in. Trespassing, that's one. And my thing is this: when they only asked them to leave, if you didn't stay there in the hold on, if you didn't stay there in at their property, they asked you to leave. So my thing is this: you know what the law is, what they signed the papers to do, and all this stuff or whatever. Sometimes that we don't want to take authority of some things, but sometimes it's best to just go ahead and just do what you got to do and just go ahead and leave. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it won't be no confusion, no what you call it. And one of the parents, I don't know how to fast forward and all that stuff. One of the parents, because they called the parents because they wasn't even over age. But one of the parents told them, put them back in the car. Put them back in the car. Put them back in the car. But that was just to show him that basically, you know all that wilding out, it's not cause for. You have to discipline. And then I guess the parents can't discipline the child. I don't know. I haven't even looked into that type of thing or whatever. So things that people do, You have to that's accountability of your actions. So do you want to get arrested? If you want to get arrested, that holds you to the accountability when they only asked you to leave. Leave. Go ahead. Go. If you don't stay on the property, go ahead. And they didn't want to leave. So, they put them in handcuffs, even though they was minors or whatever, but they called the parents. And this right here, I want to talk about this right here. Um, it's a nurse arrested after attempting to cash a $28,000 check with a fake ID. You know, that's why I tell. That's why I say all the time on my platform. You see me talking about things that people could avoid from doing. This right here is just the love of money. I don't know what she needed the money for, but if you a nurse arrested after attempting to cash a 28,000 check, right? And that's for the love of money. It's not that much money in the world to just get in trouble to go somewhere and like they not gonna know that it's a fake ID or whatever it is. I don't know, but my thing is stop all that. So she got arrested. She got arrested for trying to cash a check, and then the officers when she got arrested went through her purse and found her real ID. That wasn't even her name. She had whoever social and all that stuff is fake ID. So then we goes to here. We go down here. Hold on. We goes right here. It's a lady that okay. So a lady right here, she fighting the officers, right? Because she went into the bank. She went into the bank trying to cash a $50,000. Well, no, take that back. It was a check deposited into her account was $50,000. $50,000 deposited into her check. So $50,000. Think about it. She said that she didn't know where it come from. She didn't know. She didn't do none of it. But why did you go in? You should have went in the bank and trying to ask questions about where did this $50,000 come from, right? She didn't ask those questions. What she did was she went in there to try to get a debit card. So if she was trying to go get a debit card, you already proven yourself that you're guilty of trying to spend this money, but you don't know where it come from. Then she calling a cousin, then a mama, and all that stuff. Then she went to jail for a $50,000 cash deposit check. It was scam. Scam backfired badly. So my thing is you have to just know what you're doing. You understand in life, just because it's listen, it's easy getting in trouble, but hard getting out. So your actions had to line up with what you do in life. Let's say it again. Your actions had to line up what you do in life because they already know that she was telling a story. They already knew she was telling a story because why would you go into the bank trying to get a card and not concerned about where this money come from? Then she had an excuse. Then she had an excuse of, well, she had got a lawsuit, so she thought the money was from there. But your bank statement and when you go to the bank, it'll tell you where the money come from, right? So when you go on that website and then you look at your bank accounts, all the stuff that's been transferred, all this stuff, you know exactly if it says check deposit or does it come from do it come from a company? It shows you that. So if it shows you that, then you already know that you're doing fraud. You got to understand what you're doing in life, and people be thinking that you're getting over. You're thinking that you're getting over on somebody, but you're not getting over on somebody because at the end of the day, you already committed crime. You committed crime. It's the $50,000 check that's deposited. Don't know where the check came from. So my thing is, you go in the bank just to get a debit card. That means you was your temptation was you was tempted to spend this money that was deposited into your checking account. Then she called her cousin and say, I don't know where this check came from and all this stuff and all that. Yeah, you knew exactly where it came from. That's why I'm an officer, and I'm a darn good officer, because it doesn't make any sense. but then you want to cry out and then you want to resist arrest. Your actions line up to everything that you did. If you know darn well you going in there to get then now she want to call when she tried to go get a debit card, you want to try to go in there and see where the money came from. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. So therefore, yeah, you're going down for fraud. You're going down for fraud. Do you understand what you're doing? And then she didn't want to she didn't want to get a statement, so they placed under arrest. So you just got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing, and your actions always line up to it. What goes on in the dark will come to the light, and her light was just there because you came into the bank trying to get what? A debit card. Come on now. 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 Something, you got to be more, careful in what you do on this earthly land. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Mm, 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 mm. So if you guys, I'm telling you, if you committing fraud, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're doing it, I did it years ago. And I didn't get caught. And that's through the grace of through the grace of God. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not even worth it. I didn't get caught and all this stuff. So my thing is, don't do it. If you know what's right and you know what's wrong, don't do it. If you know it's wrong to do it and you don't, it's not legal money. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not even worth your time and energy. And I tell you that for real. It's not worth your time and energy to do something that you know that it don't belongs to you. It's not worth it. That's why it's time to change to see a brighter future for yourself. And if you start working towards your goals and everything that you need to do on this earthly land, then things will work out for you. You won't have to go to the bank and try to go get money that does not belong to you. You understand what I'm saying? Come on now. If you catch listen, because if you catch the diamonds, you will shine bright like a diamond. If you catch the diamonds of life, you will shine bright like a diamond. You don't have to do fraud to gain in this world. You don't have to commit forgery. I done did it. Plenty of times. Plenty of times. Plenty of times. But I paid the price. I paid the price. Even just because I didn't go to jail for it, I paid the price. Listen to what I tell you. I paid the price for even using somebody information. I paid the price for even thinking about using somebody information. I paid the price because it happened to me. I paid the price. Because everything that you think you're doing, and you're getting away with it because it's some kind of fun that you're gonna get in return. But no, God watches and sees everything. He know I was doing wrong. He knew darn well I was doing wrong. He knew that wasn't my money. Though all those checks that I wrote back in the day, he knew that wasn't my money. He knew that had somebody else's name on it. He knew that. But I was young and dumb. Young and dumb. Sometimes you have to discipline yourself. You have to discipline yourself to understand that this is not what life is about. I have to discipline myself to understand what I really want out of life. Because if I don't start understanding what life is about, then you know what? I'm just gonna be living this earth. And that's what most people do. They just live the earth. It's a difference from having a purpose on earth and just living on earth. Because a lot of folks, just like them checks and all that stuff that they was trying to cash and trying to get this money for, they living on earth. They not walking in purpose on earth. It's a difference. Gotta understand what you're doing. So I thank God. I'm serious. I thank God that look. I could have been caught up long time ago, but no, God had His hand on me then. You understand what I'm saying? God had His hand on me then. And I thank him every day for it. It's not on my background. Ain't none of that on my background. And yeah, when somebody do wrong, if they with me, oh, I'm gonna tell it. I'm a snitch. I'm not telling. I'm just being real. I'm a snitch. Ask somebody when they went to jail for they had me going to jail for forgery, and they weren't gonna let me out. Ask the person. Did I snitch on them? Yep. Yep. Sure did. Cause I'm not. Felony of a felon. I listen. I'm not. I'm not one, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be one. A felon? No. No. I refuse that. I refuse to be a felon. I've been like that for years now. No, I refuse that. I'm not for being no felon. Not for being Bob or Jane. No, no. No. What did I just have on my background? A drug case, and that was a felony. Through the grace of God, God turned it around for me in my favor. I can show you my background. I can show you my background at any time. I can pull it up for you. God turned that around for me. Do you understand? That was a felony. That was a felony that I had. Yeah, I got caught with them drugs. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I got caught with them drugs. And I tried to hide the drugs in front of the officer's face, and he found the drugs that I tried to stuff in the trunk. That's why I say it's not really good to just to be in an environment with drugs or doing drugs, because you make dumb decisions. Say it like that. Oh, say it again. You make dumb decisions. Oh, say it again. You make dumb decisions, because that was a dumb move that I made, trying to stuff that in the trunk, and he looking right at me, trying to stuff it in the trunk. But through the great through God grace and mercy, man, I'm telling you, God had his hand on me then. Cause I went to jail in 2000. I went to jail in 2014. I went to jail 2014 for possession. I went to jail 2014. 3 years later, you're supposed to call when you get bail. You're supposed to call the bail bondsman. I called them, and I stopped calling them. Then I started calling the courts. I said, I called one day. I said, you know what? I'm just calling this court because I'm tired of going through this. I can't get no job. Can't get no job with this felony. It's showing on my background that, just because you got arrested for it, it's gonna show up on your background. So I said, you know what? I'm supposed to call these courts because I'm supposed to see what's going on. I called that lady. Called the courts. I said, ma'am, I said it's been going on for 3 years now. I haven't heard from the courts. I haven't got no court date. I haven't got nothing. She said, let me talk to the DA for you. That lady said, I'm going to call you back, Mr. Jackson. I said, okay, thank you. She called me back. She said, Mr. Jackson, the DA said she going to give you a no bill. And I said, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I gave me a no bill. And you know what I did? I kissed the ground because I could get a job. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? And that was going to ruin my whole just ruin everything. I can't afford. That's what people, when you start thinking about, let me tell you what you need to start thinking about in your mind. Put this in your mind. Put this in your mind. Put this in your mind. That I don't want to become a felon. When you start thinking like that, it'll change your whole environment. It'll change your whole mindset. It'll change your whole mindset. I don't want to be a felon. And then the other thing that you need to put in your mind, that I want to live eternal life. So if you want to live eternal life and then you don't want to be a felon, you know what? You'll get it right. You'll snap out of that negative Nancy self talk and that mindset. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll snap out of negative Nancy, because negative Nancy has been stored in your brain so much that you don't understand. That, okay, well, I'm not worried about the consequences. I just need to get this quick cash. I need to get this real fast. I need to do this real fast. So therefore, you're not thinking about this negative Nancy that's storing in your head. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's what that is. The devil. Because you're thinking about this, quick lick. That's how this because I thought about it. I thought about it. Man, I forget this quick money, man. I'm gonna do this and do that. But we don't think at that time. We don't think at the time. All we think about is what we supposed to do with this cash, man. What we about to do with this cash, man? I'm supposed to go, live it up. You understand what I'm saying? I can go buy me some more drugs. I can go do this and I go do that. But we don't think in our mind. We don't put our mindset to thinking positive. We don't think like that. You know how we think? We think, man, I can go hit this little lick right quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go hit this lick right quick, and you know what? I'm gonna be good. That's what we think about. We don't think about nothing else but hitting that lick and getting that money. And that's the wrong thing to do. But our actions come from this mindset because we stored negative Nancy in our brain. We stored negative Nancy in our brain. So when we stored negative Nancy in our brain, our outcome of our actions be the wrong step to take in life. But we got to learn from it. Understand that we got to learn from it. We got to learn from the things that we know that is wrong. Listen, we got to learn from the things that we know that is wrong, but we still do it. We still do it because we supposed to come up. It's a quick come up. Do you understand that? It's a quick come up. Let me just go ahead and come up right quick. And ain't nobody gonna know about it. But what we do in the dark will come to the light. You might not get caught then, but you're gonna get caught. Listen to what I tell you. I had negative Nancy stored in my brain so much. You know what? I had negative Nancy stored in my brain so much that, man, you got me messed up. I ain't gonna never get caught with drugs. Because I thought I was the coldest one. When police talk to me, I used to, man, let me get some. I'm gonna turn this off. I used to have my pack of drugs. I just say this is a drug. These my little powder packs, right? I'm gonna give you an example. These my powder packs. Talking to the officer. I stuff my drugs on each side of my jaw. And do you see my drugs? No, you don't. Because they up there in my jaw. And when he let me go, I take them out and snort them. Because I thought I was the coldest person. That never thought I was going to get caught with drugs. Thought I was going to never get caught with drugs. Man, you can't tell me nothing. Oh, you don't need to be riding with them drugs. But man, I ain't supposed to get caught. Supposed to get caught with no drugs? Are you crazy? Because that's what I had. That's what negative Nancy, that devil was stored in my brain that I wasn't going to never get caught with drugs. But you know what? I did. Because I thought I was the coldest person that can get away with just stupid stuff. I thought I was the coldest person to get away with stupid stuff. I'm talking to the police. And that happened twice. I got these drugs right here, and I'm talking to him. And after he let me go, I snort him. It was like, because it was people like, what you do with them? What you do with them drugs? You didn't throw them drugs? No, I didn't throw my drugs out. We just bought this. You think I'm supposed to throw this out? Man, I'm too cold. And at one particular time, when I didn't take heed, listen, that's why I tell you got to take heed to what you do in life. One of my friends, this how I got caught with drugs. I had a lot of drugs. I had like six little packs of powder, but I was with some guy that I was trying to show a good, basically I'm just gonna keep it 100. I was some guy, he want to go get more drugs because we might run out. We might run out. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's get some more drugs. So one of my friends said, don't go out that house. You got enough drugs. No, we don't got enough drugs. So I'm around with all these drugs in my hand. I'm riding with these drugs. I'm high as Cooter Bird. I'm high as Cooter Bird. Can't tell me nothing. I can't even talk. I'm so high I can't even talk. If they ask me something, I got to write it on a piece of paper. I'm so high. I'm so high. Do you think that's cute? No, that's not cute. You can't even defend yourself because I couldn't even defend myself because I can't even talk. So I'm telling the person to go up there and get the drugs. Here, go the money, go get the drugs. They get out the car. They get out the car. They do like this. I'm like, what are you steady getting up and getting down for? Yo, you that high? He that high? I was like, go. And so I didn't, I knew that this spot was hot. It was hot. The block was hot. I knew the block was hot, but you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm about to go get me some drugs because I didn't take heed to what somebody was already telling me. Somebody already was telling me, you don't need no more drugs. Sit down. So I'm on the phone. I'm not realizing that the police over there already seen me pull up. I already seen me pull. I already seen me pull up. They got the lights off. I ain't seen none of that. I'm high. I'm high. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all because I'm high. I'm trying to get me some more drugs. You know what I'm saying? Some more drugs. So as they going up, police. I didn't see no police nowhere. But all I seen was a flashlight in my passenger side and a flashlight at the driver's side. And I'm like, dang. And I said the word. You know what I said? I said, whew. So I'm nervous. I got a 40 ounce. I got a 40 ounce right here in the console right here. I got a 40 ounce because I'm drinking a 40 ounce. On powder, I needed something to drink. I got a 40 ounce right here. A Bud Ice. Bud Ice stands for bitch you dumb. I see everything. That's what Bud Ice stands for. So therefore, that was my drink. That was my drink. I had my Bud Ice right there. So they looked in the car and was like, what you doing over here? I said, I'm waiting on a friend. What your friend doing? What apartment he got? I don't know. But when I looked over there, he didn't even I knew we were gonna get caught because they in the bushes hiding. They in the bushes hiding. You didn't even make it to the you didn't even make it to the spot. So I go to jail. I go to jail that night. I go to jail that night. But the officers was nice. They let somebody come and pick up my car. They let somebody pick up my car. But when I started stuffing them dope bags, I started stuffing them dope bags in the side of the. I had the dope like this in my hand. I had the dope like this in my hand. See how that's in my hand? So I'm trying to push them down in the trunk. Push them down. Push him down. The officer said, hey, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? So he hemming me up like this. So I'm like, you is too rough. Like, you too rough. Handling me up like that. Don't handle me. I handle myself. I'm high. I can't move like that. So I'm trying to stuff the. So he get my keys out the car, pop the trunk. He said, oh, that's what you were doing. Trying to stuff these drugs in the trunk. So I had to they called one of my friends for me and came and got my car or whatever. Came and got my car and parked my car at somewhere. Over here, down there, one of them. Parked my car somewhere. So I'm like, okay. So I'm in jail. So I called him, I said, y'all come and get me out. If I know if I'm in there with the drug thing, you gotta come and bail me out. So if you don't know, and I had to find this out the hard way. So if I would have stayed in there, I couldn't have got that erased off my background, period, point blank. That means I'm pleading guilty of that charge. If I would have let it ride out. So if you get bailed out, let me tell you something. If you do a crime, you get bailed out And whatever crime it is, you can get it expunged off your background. But if you sit in there, you cannot get it expunged off your background whatsoever. That's why that failure to identify that I have on my background, because I said 8 days in there so that I pled guilty. I can't get that. I can't take that. That would not erase off my background whatsoever. It's gonna be on there for the rest of my life. You understand? Until my soul go, that's gonna be on there because I pleaded guilty when I took them 8 days. But if I would have bailed out and time would have been went by, or if I would have got on probation, and I would have got it, I could have got it expunged off. But if you sit in jail and basically you're saying you're pleading guilty, ask somebody about it. Ask somebody. Google it. Google it. Uh, capital G double O GLE.com. Google it. It'll tell you. It'll tell you. You cannot get it. You cannot get it expunged off if you not already plead guilty. I'm telling you, you have to learn a whole lot of stuff as you experiencing life. You have to learn a whole lot of stuff as you experiencing life. Once you start knowing about what life truly is, and what you don't want to go back to, you will wake up and smell the coffee beans, baby. Listen to what I tell you. You'll wake up and smell the coffee beans. Seriously, you'll wake up and smell the coffee beans. Because it just doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make any sense that just the outcome of how I was I'd say it like this. I was the one that got away. Say it like that. I was the one that got away because god God made a way, because he knew what he knew. I don't want no felony. I don't want that. I don't want that. So therefore, when I got in trouble in 2014, I said I wasn't getting back in trouble. And I'm not getting back in trouble. No, no. 2014, that was it. That was it. Spirit, what message you want us to hear? You always right here. You always listening to me. You know what? Because you want to become a better version of yourself. And I appreciate you that you want to be a better version of yourself. You actually want to follow through and do something for yourself. And I like you. I got to put my fan on. You don't have to say nothing. We're just gonna do these affirmations on our own. Then we're gonna see what Spirit has to say for us, and we're gonna see, and we're gonna put two and two together, because it's what you do. You put two and two together because Spirit tell you stuff. Spirit tell you stuff, but do you take heed to it? Do you listen to it? It's a message. You gotta know how things work. Spirit, what message you want us to hear today? Oh, what message, Spirit? And that's the first chord. The first chord say, trust the walk with God. Trust the walk with God. That means since you on here with me and I see you every day that pop up on my screen, that means you gotta trust. We got to trust the walk with God. We can't say that God is not working in our life, or God is not doing this. Because you know what? When we start not having trust and we're not having faith, they give us negative Nancy in the brain. We don't want negative Nancy. We do not want negative Nancy. We don't like negative Nancy. Spirit, what other message you have for us? We both are open to we both open to change and welcome fresh starts in our lives. Okay, so we got to know that we got to be open to change, and the change is for the better. It's not leaving you stuck. with negative Nancy, stuck with negative Nancy, because negative Nancy is an influence on our lives. You understand? Negative Nancy is an influence on our lives, and we don't understand that until we start getting awakening. And it's time to get awakening. You hear every day? It's time for you to get awakening. Fill my mind with positive thoughts that uplift and inspire and empower me. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's say it again. uh, Fill my mind with positive thoughts that uplift and empower me. We won't. That's why I say about negative Nancy. About negative Nancy. We cannot. We gotta let our thoughts be positive thoughts. Positive thoughts instead of letting negative Nancy enter into our lives. I'm so sick of that code. But I learn, I learn and grow from every speaking experience, and we have to let go and let God. If we let go and let God, then God would retire our debts. He'll retire our debts. You know, and when I say debts, that a lot of people think that, oh, just because it's the credit and all that stuff, our debts, in my perspective of debts, that means debts of our sins. Listen, debts of our sins, debts of our experiences that are wrongdoing, that we can let go and let God handle all them problems for us. Okay, I'm wrong way. Spirit, what other message you have for us? And I see that you be on here with me all the time. Let me tell you. So stay consistent on your journey. Stay consistent on your journey. If I'm learning, I want you to learn too. If I'm learning, I want you to learn too. So therefore, stay consistent. Stay consistent. I don't care if don't nobody watch this, but it comes across somebody's screen. And a lot of people, and this right here goes to Facebook also. So you know how like people, they look at you from the outside. You know they be the outside looking in. When I say that, that means on Facebook, you know how like I just showed you on Facebook where I didn't have to click in, but the video played. A lot of people do that. That's what a lot of people do. They don't necessarily click in the video to see that, oh, I'm in there with him. No, they just let the camera roll. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Spirit, what on the message? I speak the real. I speak the real. But that's what a lot of people do. They ain't gonna click in. They ain't gonna click in. But they learning. They learning. I have all the sources I need to succeed within me. You have all the sources because you got to let go and let God. You got to trust and to walk with God. You understand what I'm saying? You got to trust and to walk with God and stay consistent. You have all the resources that you need. I said sources. I didn't see the all resources. You have all the resources that you need. That's the only thing that you need. Spirit, what other message you have for us? Listen, listen. You have to. I know you can't see on her, but the other camera be doing whatever it want to do, and I ain't got time for it. Um, I we have to be excited about what today will bring. You never know what today might bring. It don't necessarily. God might show you a sign or something. That's a good thing. God might show you that He's working in your life. That's a good thing. So have faith in your dreams and the path that you own. whatever path that you own, whatever path that you own, have faith in it. Because if you don't have faith, you don't have nothing. I am committed to myself. I see that you are committed to yourself because you want to know why you committed to yourself? Because you're on here with me all the time. You're on here with me all the time. You might not say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. But I know that it'd be the same person that be on here with me all the time. I know that. I know that. Do you hear me? So therefore, you want to become a better version, just like how I'm becoming a better version of myself. You want the same thing. So your actions have to match up with your thoughts. Your actions have to match up with your thoughts. When I tell you your actions have to match up with your thoughts, because that negative Nancy would give you not it would put you in a mindset of things is not working out. Things are not working out, but they working out. Let go and let God. Okay? Spirit, what other message? You're on here every day. You're on here every day. So you are driven and determined to achieve your goals. You want to achieve your goals, regardless if you hold the negative Nancy in or not. You want to achieve your goals. You believe in yourself and the abilities. Because I believe in myself and in my abilities. You got to believe in yourself. And you know what? You got to be consistent. We're gonna do this, but don't give up. Don't give up, because if you give up on whatever your belief system is, you're not gonna succeed. Don't give up. Don't give up. Your path is clear. Yeah, your path is clear, because you know what? Since you've been on here with me, I believe that you let go and let God. Since you've been on here, I believe that you let go and let God, and and now you're starting to trust the walk with God. I think that's what you're doing. I think you're starting to trust the walk with God. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? I think you believe. I think you're starting to. I think you're starting to trust in the walk. I believe so. I believe you. Spirit, what other message you have for us? What other message you have for us, Spirit? One more chorus, Spirit. Ah, oh, bent up regular chord. Sound like my chord. Thank you. All right. So you are successful in your own way. Embrace it. Okay. Embrace what you want to achieve in your life. What you want your life to look like. Make sure you do that, and it's in your own way. And don't give up. We're gonna do this again. And your twin flame, whoever your twin flame is, they gonna be there with you. They're gonna be there with you to help you stay on track. Okay, they're gonna be there with you. Love self unconditionally. So this is what I do. So I think about it. I use my discernment on things, because like if it's a message, then if it's a message, you know how you have to put a puzzle together. That's what this is like. Let's see what the last chord is. I am not afraid to express my thoughts and opinions. Okay. So since that was the last chord, and since you've been on here, you know I'm not afraid to express my thoughts and my opinions. Because you have to be you have to be very outspoken. You have to be outspoken. Because if you're not outspoken, then you know people would tend to treat you like a football field. A football field. And that means run all over you. You have to be outspoken. They'll treat you like a football field. You don't want to be a football field. Okay? So I basically already said this. We're gonna do the other chords too. But just know, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give I'm gonna turn my camera on. We're gonna do the other one with my camera on. Don't give up. Your path is clear. Cause you let go and let God. Now you trust in the walk. Now you trust in the walk with God. You trust in the walk with God. Yes, you is. Cause you wanna know why? Cause you've been here. You be here every day. Now you open to change and welcome new starts in your life. Yep. We ain't gonna do all of it, but because I'm doing them. I'm doing them because I got some negative Nancy's. I put some negative Nancy's in there. Yep. I got some negative Nancy's put in the cards. The other cards. Okay. So that's good. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to express your thoughts and opinions. Because that your opinions is really your opinion really matters. You know, it really does. I always remember that just learn how to you're probably a person that don't know how to communicate very well. And that's the gospel truth. You're probably a person that don't know how to communicate very well. And what you need to start doing is look in the mirror and speak to yourself. Speak to yourself for you can let go of that fear. Get in the mirror and speak to yourself. If you don't know how to communicate very well. You know, I mean a lot of people know how to talk, but just communicating like your thoughts, your feelings, your options, your opinions, everything. I mean, some people just don't know how to say no to certain people, or don't know how to just it's the way that life is set up. It's the way life set up. You have to embrace your authentic self. You have to embrace that, and just don't worry about people opinions about you, regardless of what they say about you, how they say it about you, or if they want you to walk in shame or whatever. Don't worry about none of that. When I tell you, if you worry about that, that's gonna put negative Nancy in your brain. So don't worry about none of it. Just trust your walk with God. Okay, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Trust your walk with God. Because people try to shame me, make me look like out to be a bad guy. You know, but did I let that get me down? No, I did not. No, I did not let that get me down at all. You know what I did? I turned what I don't know what they said, but I turned it around to a positive affirmation. You understand what I'm saying? I turned it around. So I turned my pain into power, for they couldn't bother me anymore. Y'all understand that? You have to be a person with and I'm gonna get you there. You have to be a person with a genius mind. I have a genius mind, but I wasn't using it. I wasn't using it properly because the drugs were blocking it. Now, oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm using this mind. I'm putting it to work. You understand what I'm saying? I'm putting it to work. And ain't now soul on this earthly land gonna stop it. Change your mindset like me. I want you to change your mindset like me. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Nothing. Nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. If God still stop me in death, then that's what's gonna stop me. But any person on this earthly land trying to stop what I have going on, it's not gonna work. Spirit, what message you want me and my friend to know? Mm, you cultivate patience. The best thing takes time. Listen, cultivate patience. I said I was gonna put. Oh, you can see it. Cultivate patience. Best things takes time. So you know what? So you know how you get up on here with me. I'm working on you. I'm working on you. You're not believing it, but I believe in you, and I'm working on you. You getting it together. You making it happen. Spirit, what other message we have? You are loved beyond measures. You are loved, but you just probably surround yourself with the wrong crowd. Sometimes you have to get out of a crowd. Three is a crowd. You understand what I'm saying? Three is a crowd. And Melora, the song, she sing that song. But three is a crowd. Three is a crowd. So when you start winging yourself away from that, I don't need a crowd to be happy, you'll start understanding what it is to live. Oh, come on. Trust the unfolding of your story. Everybody has a story, and I know that you have a story because if you didn't have a story, you wouldn't be here. So let me say it one more time for you. Trust the unfolding of your story. Everybody has a story. But if you didn't have a story, you wouldn't be here. So you're here because you have a story. Your mind is listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. Closely. Listen to me. Your mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. Use your mind wisely. Use your mind wisely. Because if you don't, you lose it. That's just like how somebody can sit. Let me cut this off because it got a little cold. So that therefore, just your mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. That's just like if a person, just say if we sit in a bed 24/7, we don't do range of motions, we don't do something, that means you'll lose it. Like you can sit there for years and your arms start to deteriorate or whatever it is. We just don't use it. If we don't use it, we lose it. That's just like if we don't never use. Let me see what I can say. If we don't, I don't know, but if we don't use our mind, we lose it for real. You have to use stuff. Spirit, what other message? Your life is a reflection of your beliefs. Your life is a reflection. So that's just like looking in a mirror. If you believe in that you a miracle worker, if you believe in negative Nancy, then that reflection on your life is what how you see yourself. You have to your life is a reflection of your beliefs. This is all in your mind. Everything that we stored up as negative Nancy, it be in our mind. We have to change that negative thought. Yeah, that negative thought. Reminder to laugh. It heals your soul. So you see, I'll be laughing. You see, when I get on here, I'm about to laugh now. When I get on here, I'll be laughing, right? Listen to what I tell you. Remember to laugh. It heals your soul, even though it looks like an N. Let me put my okay. Now I look like heal. It heals your soul. Laugh. Laugh. You don't want to be uptight and feel like everything is breaking down on you. You gotta laugh. If you don't laugh, man, things are just happen in forms that where you don't understand. What message? Oh, I wish I had the other camera on. We just got the other camera on because man, let me tell you something. what do this say? And this say, let go, let go of negative Nancy. I forgot my Oh, I forgot my but it's okay. I know what it's saying. Let go of negative Nancy. Man, come on. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna put this camera on because I want you to see this. I actually want you to see this because this is crazy. Let go of negative Nancy. Negative Nancy is studied in your life, and you need to let negative Nancy go. I'm telling you, I wouldn't tell you no story. I'm not telling you no story. And look, whenever this come up, whenever it pop up. Come on, camera. I gotta cut this on. Negative Nancy. Negative Nancy. And even if negative Nancy is a person to you, okay? Even if negative Nancy is a person, I just always say that negative Nancy is negative thoughts that we created in our mind. But you can't have a negative Nancy around you. Oh, and they get on my nerves. I ain't lying. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Negative Nancy gets on my nerves. Oh, can you see? Oh yeah, I can see. Negative Nancy gets on my nerves though, for real. I'm not gonna even tell you no story. Negative Nancy, they just do what they want to do, but they get on my nerves. Oh, I got this all in my face. I don't know which way I need to put it. Negative Nancy. Let's go that way with it. Let's go that way with it. Put all my junk over on this side. Okay, so you want to see my junk. Okay, let go of negative Nancy. Oh, it say, oh, that's what it's supposed to be in. That's why I say, oh, let go of, no, let negative Nancy go. That's why I didn't have no on it. Let negative Nancy go. That's what I put. Let negative, uh, we're going to scratch that out. Oh, I don't want to scratch on my code. Let negative Nancy go. I didn't see it. Uh huh. Let that go. Negative Nancy. It came out. I don't want to be at the bottom down there. I want to do it like this. Now. So you see the bottom go up. Oh, I'm gonna change it because it look like it say something. I look like I seen something. But negative. I mean. Oh, spirit, spirit, what message you have was, oh, oh. I'm serious. Even for real, if negative Nancy is you are a source of inspiration for others, and I want you to be a source I want you to be a source of inspiration for others also. Because you want to know why? Because I get to, you know what? I'm gonna get to meet you one day. I'm gonna get to meet you one day. Because you want to know why? Because if I'm getting you together on here, I got to meet you. I have to meet you one day, and it can be on Zoom, okay? But we're gonna but learn. Oh, learn to reframe negative thoughts. So you know what that means. You know what that means? You gotta let go of negative Nancy. No, but for real. Basically, what that means is start doing positive affirmations. Your life is a beautiful journey. Enjoy every moment of it, okay? I don't care if you done did something wrong, something bad, and people think telling you that you doing something wrong, did something bad. If God forgive you, you ain't did nothing bad. Okay? If God is a forgiving God and He forgive you, you ain't did nothing bad. Don't let nobody tell you. Okay? Tell them Coach Kizzy said. See my face? Tell them Coach Kizzy said it. And I mean it. You are capable of creating a positive environment. I'm serious. You see how I just turned up? That's my turn up for real. If somebody bothering you, let me know. Let me know. Don't let nobody bother you. Cause people throw you off of your journey. Or they try to throw you off of your journey. Don't let nobody throw you off your journey. Not a soul. And I mean it. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. And I just talked about that. Basically, if somebody messing with you and and you don't know how to handle them, I'm gonna teach you how to handle them. You don't have to handle them with physical, in the physical. You don't have to handle them in the physical. I'll show you how to handle them. I'll show you how to handle it. You don't have to handle it in the physical. That don't mean you have to go buy you a gun and go shoot somebody or go do that. I'll show you how to handle it. Trust that you are on the right path. Cause you're here. You right here. You right here. Cause you gotta tell people, listen, I'm going down the right path. Either you're gonna follow along the right path or you're not. Tell them that you play chess, not checkers. Oh, two cards came out. Believe in your potential to make a difference for you. Make a difference for you, not nobody else on this earthly land. Cause you don't. When God called you home, these people on this earthly land are still be doing the same thing that they doing now. When God called you home, we had to get on our knees and confess at the name of Jesus, not to these humankind on this earth. So don't believe in your potential. Believe in your potential to make a difference. Okay, you here right now trying to make yourself make a better you, a difference in your life, right? So don't worry about what nobody else got to say to you or say about you. This is your journey, not nobody else's. You are part of something greater than yourself. God got a plan for you. Let God handle it. Let God handle them. And that's when I say I'll show you how to handle them. I'll show you how to handle them. Because God answer prayers. God answer when you're doing the right thing in your life. What I tell you once before, if God is for us, who can be against us? Not now soul on this earthly land. I don't care who you is. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, granny. Uh-uh, uh-uh. You're not bigger than God. You're not bigger than God. Knock knock. Cause he knocks on people's front door. Spirit, what other message? Your heart knows the way. Follow it. Your heart. Your heart knows that whatever situation that you're in, your heart knows. God knows your heart. And God knows God knows your heart, and probably since you on here with me, you probably didn't want to do the rude things that these people was doing. You probably listen to what I tell you. You probably didn't want to do the rude things. You didn't probably want to walk in hell with these individuals. But you're here for a reason. Because they don't want to acknowledge that they walking in hell. When you start acknowledging that and you start understanding that, I done walked in hell. I'm in hell right now. Then they have another perspective on life. Because they in hell. They in hell. They know how to get themselves out of hell, but they don't want to. They don't want to. Spirit was a message. I just two came out. Find strength in your vulnerability. Find strength. When you're vulnerable, find your strength. Find your strength. Ask God to give you more strength than you need. Listen, ask God to give you more strength than you need. Because you don't really need that much strength. But tell him to give you more than what you need. Lord, I'm deserving of more than what I need. Ask him for it. Listen to what I tell you. Man, I'm telling you, when I tell you something, that means spirit be right there trying to tell you something. You know the song, God is trying to tell you something. So when I said ask God for the strength, more than what you need, right? It says you are not alone. You are not alone. Seek support if needed. And that's your support system. The Most High God, that's your support system, buddy. That's your support system. It's the Most High God is your support system. So you asking God for the strength, but you asking Him for more than enough. Cause I got a battle. I got a battle that I have to fight for my story to be your glory. Talk to Him. Spirit, what other message? Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. It holds great potential. You have potential, but you stuck at a standstill because of all your fears. Yep. And you're not holding on to faith and like you should. Hold on to faith. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the situation that you're in. Listen to what I tell you. It doesn't matter about how long you've been in that situation. I don't care how long you've been in that situation that you're in. But God gonna give you the source that you need, the resource that you need. If you put your faith in Him and start praying to Him a little bit more, He gonna give you the resource that you need. He gonna put it on the inside of you. He wants you to embrace the gifts that you have on the inside of you, because you have gifts. Listen, we all have gifts, but do we know how to use those gifts accordingly, or do we abuse those gifts? It's a difference. Spirit was a message. Listen to what I tell you. Practice mindfulness and stay grounded. Practice mindfulness and stay grounded. When I say stay grounded and let go of negative Nancy. Let go of negative Nancy. But you got to cultivate your patience, because the best things takes time. It takes time. Regardless of what it looks like in your life, it takes time. It takes time, buddy. And your mind is a powerful tool. You got to use it wisely. You have to use it wisely. Learn to reframe your negative thoughts. Learn to reframe your negative thoughts. Okay. Learn to reframe your negative thoughts into positive affirmations. What's on the bottom? Listen, live with an open heart and open mind. Live with an open heart and an open mind. Because if you're stuck with negative Nancy, then how you gonna remember to laugh? How you gonna remember to laugh? Because it heals your soul. If you're stuck with negative Nancy, you're gonna be in your fear. You're gonna be in fear. You're gonna be in fear because you don't want to laugh because whatever situation that whatever situation that you're in right now, or whatever it is, you don't trust the unfolding of your life story. Because whatever story you have, it's God's glory. It's God's glory. It's God's glory. Find strength in your vulnerability. Vulnerability. You, as that individual, are capable of creating a positive environment. So if somebody, if you in this group with these negative Nancy people, listen. I'm just gonna tell you, if you're in a group with these people, you are capable of creating a positive environment. You, the person that's capable of doing it, because you're here, right? You're capable of doing it. And always remember, your life is a reflection of your beliefs. So if you believe that whatever they're doing is not adding up, you have to trust God. You have to trust God. Trust God. Let God believe in your potential to make a difference. Make a difference in this situation or whatever this thing is. Whatever they got going on, trust in it. Because you the one got the you are I'm gonna keep this one right there. You are capable of creating a positive environment. You you are. And you gotta trust that you're on the right path. Cause I don't care. I don't know. I don't care about what they got going. I don't. Just know that your heart knows the way. Your heart knows the way. Follow it. Follow your heart. Don't follow negative Nancy. And if negative Nancy in your life and that's a person, you got to follow your heart. Listen, if a negative Nancy is in your life, I'm gonna say it one more time. If negative Nancy is in your life, you have to follow your heart and just say, you know what? I'm gonna follow my heart. I'm gonna follow my heart. I'm gonna have to let it go. I'm gonna have to let it go. Because I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna tell you, you a part of something greater, something greater than than just yourself. You're a part of something because you here, right? You here, correct? That means you're part of something, and your life is a beautiful journey, and you got to enjoy every moment of it. But you have to follow your heart. You got to follow your heart, and you're capable of creating a positive environment. So you are the source of inspiration to others. So if you in this crazy group, you're the source. You're the source. You the source to do something. hmm Because you are loved beyond measures. You're loved beyond measures. So that's why you are capable of creating a positive environment. So therefore, if you can get to, I don't care about what they got going, but if you in this group and you capable of changing it, that means get them to get the walk back with God. Get these folks to get the walk back with God, because you is capable of creating a positive environment. Okay, just embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Trust the unfolding of your life story. Trust it, but you gotta follow your heart. Okay, you gotta follow your heart. I don't care if they be around me at 24/7. I don't care because they learning something. They might not say they learning something, but they learning something. I don't care. I kind of like them in ways now. I do. I kind of like them now. You know, it's okay. Like, I mean, you want to be around a celebrity, it's okay. And I'm a celebrity in my own way, though. You know, it's okay. I kind of like them now. At first, I didn't. I just really didn't like them. I didn't hate them. I didn't hate them. I just didn't like them because they be nosy. That's it. But I kind of like them now. Like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like them now. Oh, we was gonna do these. Oh, see, I'm about to get off. Bam. You know I like my big blue. This right here. I put the blue thing on it, so I call them Big Blue. But for real, I kind of like them now because they all right with me. They're just listening. What they because it's some older people that's older than me, and they need some act right. And people that's older than me, they need some act right, and they need to actually know, the walk with God is better than Satan walk with that they walking. Serious, it's people that's older than me in this group. It's people older than me in this group, and then I think they feel like so embarrassed because they done told everybody that I was crazy, that I'm crazy, or I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what they done told everybody. They done told all these people all these lies or whatever, right? And now they embarrassed. That's why they hear that, because they embarrassed. They embarrassed. And I'm gonna say it out my mouth. Look, I don't got no teeth on right there, and I don't care. Out my mouth, I'm gonna say what I got to say. They embarrassed. Cause they thought I was. They thought I don't know. I don't know who thought I. I don't know who thought I was slow. Oh, he don't know nothing, cause he don't got no high school diploma. We could just. No, you can't, girl. No, Mustang. I'm not gonna let you do that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I think. I mean, I know it's a lot of people in the storm with. I know it's a lot of people in the storm with me or whatever, but I know that I'm the only one that upset them so bad because I say what I want to say, and a lot of people be in fear. I'm not in fear. That's why you here with me. You here with me because you want to be. You actually want to come out of fear. You have to pray. You have to pray. For real. No, ma'am. They be right here listening. I don't care. I don't care because they listen. I don't care because I want them to listen to what I got to say. I want them to listen to what I got to say because you're gonna listen to me now. I'm not gonna listen to what all these lies that you done told. I'm not gonna listen to you no more. You listen to me. I'm running the show. Ain't now person running the show no more. I'm running it. And that's what you gotta have in your mind. And I demand it. I'm running it. They just here. Script. I don't know, messed up. They just here. You understand that? They just here. That's it. They just here to get a better understanding of their life also. That's why they here. But no, I don't play with them. Play with them. Play with now one of them. Spirit, what message you have for us? Spirit, what message you have? Listen, you better be on the other side of the screen, laughing, because laughing heals your soul. Okay, so, so for real, Spirit, what other message you have for us? Because me and my friend, we got to get to, not to get together like that. We got to get ourselves together, and we warriors. You gotta understand, when we warriors, you're gonna have, listen. Anytime in your life, anytime, it's gonna always be like that. Anytime in your life, just think about this. I want you to think about this for real. So when you start doing something for yourself, right? When you start doing something for yourself, and then you start elevating in life, it's gonna always new levels, new devils. Okay, you're gonna always have to be either in competition with somebody. You're gonna have to be in competition. You're gonna have to fight against Satan. You're gonna have to do this. New levels, new devils. Just always remember that. Spirit, what other message you have for us? What message, Spirit? And they just be so quiet because they don't like to hear the truth. That's it. They don't like to hear the truth. I think somebody just never told them about themselves, or they don't just believe in whatever their belief system is. Spirit, what other message you have for us? I'm a person gonna tell you like it is. Spirit, what other message you have for us? What other message, Spirit? Mm-mm-mm. We're gonna turn it back on too and see what they say on the back too this time. And if I can't see what's on it, we're gonna do it like this right here. I can't see that. See, I can't see that. So we're just gonna do what we can see on the card. Oh, wrong way. Listen, you my friend. You my friend. We're gonna do 3 more chords. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I ain't gonna even use that. Spirit, what message you have for us? Get back in here. Down. Spirit, what other message you have for us? You have any more message for us? Because we want to know what's going on. Spirit, what message you have for us? Oh, I've been watching which color. That crazy man. Spirit, but. Ooh, you see that popped out. You see that popped out. Ooh. And I sure hope it ain't true for me. I do. If it is, I'll be out. I'll be out. I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, cause I ain't taking it. See, this would be getting on my nerves. So I asked her. Ooh. we got a lot of chords now. We need one more chord. Just one more chord. Oh, Spirit, what other message you have for us? One chord, Spirit. Just one. Oh, bam! And you, what you talking about? What you talking about? I got to use the restroom. Hold on. And I sit on here like I've been on here an hour and something. So I sit like when you get on, I'll be on here for an hour. But if you don't get on, I'll be on here like 15, 30 minutes. But my class is gonna be like starting for an hour. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm supposed to do my website back over. So if you ever want to, I'm gonna show you when we finish this. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I got you. Okay, we're gonna do this. So this is good. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, because I like to do it like that. Every step I take bring me closer to my highest potential. Oh, every step. Listen. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation. But every step you take brings you closer to your highest self, highest potential. So you got to know gratitude is the key to happiness. So gratitude, you have to be thankful for every storm, every circumstances of your life, everything that you've been through in life. Just be good about it. You know, in the presence, no, in the presence. Live in the presence. Tomorrow is not promised. Today is already started. It's still morning, right? If it's still morning, live in the now. You got this. You got this. You wanna know why? Because you got to let go of what you can't control, embrace what you can. Come on now. And always remember, every ending is a new beginning. Oh boy. Always remember that. And I don't know, I just these two chords says, I don't know. It says enemy. That's my reverse. That's how I do. Enemies in reverse, and it says jail time. I don't know if somebody going to jail or not, or whatever they're gonna do. I don't care. But that's what these chords do. These somebody's gonna go to jail. One of the enemies gonna go to jail or something. Okay, so if you got enemies, just know that one of your enemies going to jail, or they all going to jail, or the whole city going to jail. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But you, friend, you better not go nowhere because I'm gonna come and get you out. You just gotta let me know I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. And let me tell you, because I believe that you can create a brighter future for yourself. That's why. If you go anywhere, I'm gonna come to get you. You better not go nowhere. I'm gonna come get you. Every day, every day you embrace I embrace the joy that comes from my faith. You gotta have faith, my friend. Okay? You gotta have faith. So breathe deeply and connect with your spirit. I don't care who you is, but you be on her every day. Listen, wherever you go, if you go somewhere, if they try to put you, try to throw you in some kind of prison or jail or something, I'm coming. I'm gonna come get you. Just write me. Let me know. I'm gonna tell you, get your information because they a lot of people doing a lot of stuff nowadays. So therefore, when I come and get you, guess what? You're gonna probably I'm gonna have you on the land with me. We're gonna get our own land. Just say that. I don't even know who you is, but we're just gonna say it like that. Because we're gonna own our own land. And so I'm gonna have you gonna we're gonna do something on the land. We're gonna do something. It's gonna be an environment that we're gonna have. We're gonna do something. I'll tell you about it. Don't let nobody else know. Cause they crazy. The joy comes from within, cultivated, you know. So you have to have joy. So I guess I bring you joy. I guess I bring you joy because you be here with me all the time and I'll be talking to you and I appreciate that you want that you seek help. You understand? So everybody need help. So walk in purpose. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. That's something that I'm trying to get you to do, the walk in purpose. Because everybody has a purpose. But do you fall through? You gotta fall through. Everybody have purpose. So I choose to rejoice in every circumstances, knowing that God is with me. You got to know that God wants you to walk in purpose. God wants you to walk in purpose. But it's for you. Oh, go back to the other course. For you to control the environment. Remember that. And you have to have the courage to confront your fears and overcome them. You have to have the courage to overcome your fears and and overcome them so you can what? Walk in purpose. You want to walk in purpose, son. Kindness is a reflection of your spirit. So you have to be kind. You have to be kind. Don't I know listen, because I'm gonna tell you. Because a lot of people, can make you turn unkind. Yes, they can make you turn unkind, and that means being nasty to people. Like when people have nasty attitudes just for nothing in the world, that is not kind. So I want you to embrace change. Embrace change because it is a sign of growth. You hear it, right? It's a sign of growth. You got to know. And whatever you've been waiting on to happen in your life, just know that the new doors are gonna open up for you. The new door is gonna be open up to you. So you got to stay strong and courageous, empowered by the presence of Archangel Michael. Okay, and you're surrounded by the love and guidance from the universe. I'm part of the universe. Okay, listen, I'm part of the universe. I'm part of the universe. So you are surrounded by the love and guidance from the universe. I'm part of the universe. You are a vessel of God's joy. Share it with the world. Share your story. Because everybody have a story. Okay? Okay? Do you hear me? Share your story. Because everybody has a story. And your story will set you free. Okay? Share it. And I told you once before, if negative Nancy is a person, if listen, if negative Nancy is a person, get away. I'm telling you the truth. Get away. If negative Nancy is a person that's storing negative things in your mind, get away from them. I don't care if it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whatever it is. Get away from them. Because they just like drama. Get away from them. Get away. And don't look back. Get, get away from them and don't look back. Don't look back. I don't care if it's. I don't care if you're married to the person, because God is breaking up a lot of marriages. Eh, This lady said this on Facebook. God is breaking up a lot of marriages. If you're married to, 'em, get away from them. Especially if you're a man and you're married to this woman and you see that she just karmic and she's a witch, get away from her. Get away from her. I'm serious. Get away from her. And that's the God's honest truth. Get away from her because she's not doing nothing but bringing you down. That's it. But I love you, my God. Be good. We'll get back on it. And you better pop up on too. Because if you don't pop up back on, I'm be so disappointed. I'm be so disappointed. And I'm gonna put my time down. Oh, I want to show you this. It's ghetto, but it's okay. So if you ever want to, what I do? No, 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 no. No, come back here. You better listen. Listen. For real. And if your negative Nancy is a person, I just say negative Nancy as an influence because negative Nancy is an influence that we hold in our brain. So if you know that negative Nancy is a person to you, get rid of it because it don't serve you no good. Now I want to be back on that time. Yep, I do because I can do this. I don't know how to do it. I think it's dance slash. I don't know if it's the whole name or what. I'm gonna put the whole name. Stupid thing. That's sad, and it's my stuff. See, I think it's just life. I think you know what I'm doing. It's over here. Watch I find it. Told you I find it. And I forgot. You can still see me because I be trying to. My stomach around. Where is it at? Oh, we do it like that. Let me just stay down at the bottom. Too. So, see what that say? I was gonna change the background, but see what that say? What do it say? What do it say? It says, "Welcome to Coach Kizzy online booking." So, and don't worry about this because I haven't even been there and changed it, but I'm gonna change it. Okay. So, personal growth, emotional and physical well-being, all the stuff that I just put that on there for that time. That was last year sometime. I haven't been on. I've been on there. So when you go in there, I'm first explain to you how you do it. Okay. So say you go in there, you pick one, right? And you see, okay, you know what? I don't know how to do it with. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do something. But I ain't gonna have it on all the time. This when I share this. Okay, so you get in there, and so you see the team member. Choose a team member, and you choose me. You choose me, okay? Say, say if you want. Say for instance, tomorrow we have an appointment for tomorrow, right? And then you pick your time. Tomorrow at what? You know what? Let's do this. Oh, you're in my stomach. Today is the 13th. Today the 13th, right? Today the 13th. So guess what we're gonna do? Today the 13th. So today we're gonna do so this you. Okay. So we're gonna do because I wanna see you back on here and I'm not playing with you because we got this. Okay. Tell me let go. 3 o'clock. We're gonna do 3 o'clock, okay? And your name gonna be mm, let's put your name as in put your name as boss. Don't put your name as boss man. And I'm just gonna give you an email address. I don't know if you need it or not. I don't want that crazy stuff. I don't forget what all you need. It's gonna tell you what you need. See, your address gonna be it's something else. See, yeah, we need an email address. Okay, so now you booked. Okay. So now you booked. You know you booked, right? So I ain't got no email yet. But that's your number. That's my old number. What are you? See, there go my email. So I go to my email and I see that you booked with me, okay? I don't know where it's at. It's not an hour. Just give me a minute. Okay. So you booked, buddy, for 3 o'clock today. And if you miss your appointment, that's $12,000. Oh Lord. So I think it's in here. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. It is in there. Oh man, I'm doing the wrong stuff. Check this off. Take it out. Go back here. Can't find you. It's not computer. So whatever you want to do. Oh, I forgot. Because I don't got it up. It's doing whatever you want to do. I don't got time for this stuff. I'm gonna cut the whole computer. Okay. Where is it? Stop sharing. Stop sharing this. Get out of this. There we go. Dang, I put it back down. Hold on now. Why did it click off? I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. Just wait. Oh, there we go. Cause I was about to get mad. I did all this work. It's gonna click off. Sure, gonna click off. Uh, okay, so that's what. So I had to go right here. No, 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 no. Wrong thing. I go right here. Come on. For some reason, this has been really pissing me off. It really have. Today. And you have to have patience too. Because, especially if you got hackers. Oh, it went off. Why go off? So there's my screen. Okay, finally got there. So there's my screen. It shows you. You see, Majestic Life Solutions got an appointment. Holly is your appointment with Boss Man. Boss Man right there. So it gives me a notification. So when you need an appointment, there you go. Okay. So it gives me a notification and I go in it just like this. Whenever I go in there. There we go. And it's for personal growth, right? It gives me details, personal growth of who it is, and I can go into my thing, but I ain't gonna do that right now. But it says your appointment with Boss Man has been scheduled. Here is the details of your appointment. Personal growth with Boss Man. Tuesday, May 13th, 2025 at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So you have to what do it look like when what do it look like on the big screen? So that's it, Boss Man. Boss Man, I got you covered down. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, you get back up on here. Cause we got this, okay? Week, and I've been on here almost 2 hours with you, and you don't ever say nothing. You never say anything. You never say anything, but I'm hungry. I'm about to go eat. You wish you had a hairline as fine as mine. Now I have to put. Today it wasn't working right, so I had to swoop some little. You see that little gray patch? It wasn't working right today, so I had to swoop this down. You can't see it on there. Swoop down. It wasn't working right. Um, it wasn't working right, so I had to put, I had to smash this part down so I can get a hairline as fine as mine. But my hair is like it's a dent right there, but you can't tell, right? I had to smash this board like over here. Like my hair never grew right here. It never grew in them little spots right there. But if I cut all my hair off of it you can't tell. But when I wear my box, it's a thing right here. See, it just never grew. Been like that for years. But it don't look bad though if I pick that little patch up. But I put that patch down there.